Hang tight. We'll join you live in just a moment. When it happens, don't go anywhere. So, good evening, everyone. This is Dr. K here, and it is a Monday night, and we are coming down the countdown to Halloween 2022. If you're watching this, I assume that you are in to Halloween. Are you not? I don't know. Only you can answer that. And I have in my company, the clown, the voodoo love doll, the pirate, and the live little doll behind that. And I have nothing compared to my friend Kevin Kane, who will be joining us tomorrow night live, right here at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And then 1 week from today, which will be Halloween day, even though I think the trick or treaters are probably going to be out trick or treating like on Saturday night, possibly. Well, we are not going to be, we may do something on Saturday night. Wacky Halloween. Hello, and thank you for joining this evening. Um, the deal is very, very simple. Halloween, we're going to be at the Courtyard, Alabaster, Alabama, on Highway 31, starting about 7 p.m. Catherine is supposed to be doing tarot card readings, and I'm going to be doing some magic. If you like magic, and either one, hopefully we'll be doing some live streaming from there. If you're in the neighborhood, if you're anywhere around or want to drive to Alabaster, we welcome you to join us. Courtyard stays open at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how long we will be going, but we certainly have no issue going at that as late as we feel like going. How's that? I'm not saying that we're going to be there that late. So what do you think, guys? Do y'all believe that when you die, that you will be going to the spirit world? Is that your belief system? Different people have different beliefs in that regard. And it's interesting. I mean, after all, what we're doing is Halloween is part our had a roots in honoring the dead, and we have a curiosity, don't we, as to what happens at death. That's a big issue with the human species. So who knows, huh? Well, I will give my take on it, but I'm going to refrain tonight because I want you to enjoy what we're doing. I'm going to play a little background noise as we stare at the clown. I don't know, Catherine, I think, was having a technical issue, and we'll see if she joins us shortly. Join us shortly. Hopefully, she will. Hold on a second here. Just hold on 1 minute. Let's see if we can find something interesting to share here. That's this. Is it here? No, that's not it. Hold on. Don't go anywhere, folks. Just don't go anywhere. We're gonna put something up here. If I can find it. If I can possibly find what I'm looking for. So far I haven't found it. So far I have not located it. So let's just enjoy this background thing. I don't know if Catherine's going to make it or not. It's an issue, but I'm in the middle of something, and if she doesn't, I'm going to come back in shortly. In the meantime, enjoy. Let's see, where's this? Don't run off, guys. We're gonna be here. Hang tight. Joining you. Already live. Watch the file from here.
I made it. Finally.
All right. I'll turn it over to you.
All right, give me just a second to get this phone up. Everything decided to reboot and
That's okay.
act crazy on me at the last minute.
We're fine. We got started. We're going to entertain them for just a minute. Wacky Halloween was already here. I don't know if Wacky Halloween's still with us or not, but I'm going to finish my dinner. I'm running late, so watch the clown and watch the mirror and the psychomantium behind the clown. Who knows what may appear?
All right, if you'll send me those two names out and the last name, and I will get that other taken care of and sent
Yeah,
out.
I'm going to do that as soon as I get the reading.
All right. All right, I'm getting the phone, getting everything turned on. It's just going to take a minute because everything's got to upload. You know what I'm talking about. Reboot itself. Give me just a moment, folks. I'm trying to get it. I am having one of those days. All right, I got the ghost box going. Make sure it's turned up where you guys can hear it. Wrong button. All right. Is anyone with us tonight?
Scream.
Yes, I want to scream.
Do you? The
Hello, Wacky Halloween. Hope you're doing okay this evening. We're just going to relax and let these spirits get ready. They're not quite ready yet. We're on their time, not ours.
sorry. Nearly. In low. When we used to have. No, his own. Microphone. Microphone. Device. Well, they. Raw movie.
Is there any way you can turn the volume up on that spirit box? I can hardly hear it.
I'm trying. It's up as loud as it'll go. Who's with us tonight?
It was.
Takes the out there. The story. That with
The water. With. And then go down.
Be fine.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry. Had to get some stuff done. But let's start talking to the spirits. Kelsey, are you here? Kelsey's having some dinner. All right. Let's get back up. Let me get back over here to StreamYard. Did you share it everywhere, Kelsey? I'm getting ready to share it.
What?
It's going to be loud on my end for just a second. God, I sound like a country redneck.
Can't let.
Yup.
Boy. Come around. Pretty well.
For some reason, my internet tonight is like really screwed up. The computers are acting up. We're getting closer to that veil being so thin that we can almost walk through it.
You know. Father, what? Forgiveness. Tom, he is.
Wow.
This is your tough time.
Well, and you.
All right, folks. Let's get it going. Everybody take your deep breaths, relax, and get in your zone. We lost somebody today in the actual world. Leslie Jordan, born in 1955 and died today.
So there are certain.
Just curious, is Leslie Jordan out there with us?
And
I don't know much about you because I don't watch television, but I do know that I've seen you in a couple of things. I don't remember what they were. And I think I have you on TikTok because I think you're I've seen you a couple times on TikTok.
We had, for instance,
So if you were out there, Leslie, Mr. Jordan, why don't you talk to us?
Using research. The chief.
Are you on here? Do you have something you want to say to us?
Wow. Well, let's just.
What happened when you died today?
for each type of opinion about becoming.
I don't.
Of it was.
Okay, is there anyone else that wants to come through?
Army.
What's your name?
Business.
Want to see
Yeah, that's John.
some of these things.
Through the world.
Episodes.
Like a million eyes.
I swear that sounded just like him.
Ready to get your name? Yeah. There are. They they become. The studio.
Give us a sign if you're here, Leslie.
Today.
Working.
Knows.
Is there... Okay.
It would.
And I. Sure.
Oh.
Tara.
Come join us on over here, Heather. Thank you for the pumpkin. I appreciate that. Join us over here on Abnormal Alabama, and if you have any questions to ask the spirits, just let me know,
Family.
and we'll see if we can't get you guys to
As you can see.
connected with whoever you're looking for.
In the United States.
I thought maybe. Hey.
Share messages. Most recent.
Hey, what's your name? Yes, I will help you.
I think they were.
I'm Catherine. Who are you?
Because I don't want everybody. Spiritual.
Very spiritual.
All dogs are.
Translate. Yes. More. Look at more.
It's clear. On you or something. Want everybody.
Let's see who always got on here.
You have your finger.
I'm just waiting on you guys to ask some questions. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Tony. Tabitha. Glad you guys got to join us this evening. If you type your question in on YouTube, I can see it. If there's anyone you want to connect with,
Purpose and
all right, spirits, let's talk. Let's really get some down and serious here. I'm Catherine Marie. Who are you?
coming is a day. Already becomes. Lessons with the.
Playing music. Playing music is yes.
Not.
Any other sound is no.
Minister.
Like a beep, a
April
bell,
6th.
something to that nature. How many spirits are with us tonight?
Look at our third.
About 30? Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can work through some of you.
Let's talk about Leslie Jordan for a moment. Some people recognize him pretty easily. Other people maybe not. Comedian, actor. He died today at the age of 67, the same age I am. And he died in a car crash in Los Angeles where he lived. He was a Southern boy, and of course, he was a pint-sized guy with a very giant personality. He flavored and seasoned the world like few others ever have. He was a pleasure and a treasure. And those are my words. I'm not reading any of those words anywhere, but I will read a little bit because we want to see if Jordan is crossed over yet. He started out, and he
Salvation.
wrote about his journey in a book called My Trip Down the Pink Carpet. He documented his move from Tennessee to Hollywood in 1982. He had boarded a Greyhound bus bound for Los Angeles with $1,200 sewn into his underpants and never looked back. He found work on television in shows like The Fall Guy, Designing Women, and The People Next Door. He originated the role of Earl Brother Boy Ingram in the award-winning play Sordid Lives, which was reprised in the 2000 independent film adaptation. He was a fan favorite for his recurring role as Karen's friend Beverly Leslie on Will and Grace.
Adapting.
He also appeared in American Horror Story and The Cool Kids. Leslie Jordan will be, of course, greatly missed by his fans, his personality. If you've not seen him, he did a lot of TikTok. He had a lot of social media TikTok stuff. He would share stories, and he shared his life story, and he shared stories about his mother and his childhood, and he did it, of course, in a comedic way. That was very entertaining. If you never saw it, they're on TikTok, and I encourage you, if you want to be entertained by something, you should go and watch. He had views, and he talked to Anderson Cooper at one time in an interview about being sober for more than 20 years. And he said, people say, well, how do you get sober? What's the best way? And Jordan responded, well, yeah, 120 days in the jailhouse in Los Angeles. That'll sober you up. Pretty freaking funny guy. Pod A, cell 13, top month, Jordan recalled. I feel responsible for most of Robert Downey Jr.'s success. Honey, I gave him a bed. Anyway, he's on Instagram, and he will be missed. He's up there with his dear, dear mama that he talked about a lot. And I would be interested to see, and there was something that was said in the spirit box earlier that caught my attention. It sounded like it could have been Leslie Jordan.
Yeah, I heard it too.
So I'm going to let Catherine see if she can really focus in on Leslie and see if we can draw him out. If he's killed in a car crash, well, guess what? That means unanticipated. And that is a traumatic situation. And I don't have any more details about the accident. But you want to carry on. There's the Leslie right there. 67 years of age, now gone. My exact age, as I'm sitting here talking to you. Death can come at any moment. I've talked about that quite a bit in my social media. So I'm going to go back over to Catherine. This is I watched him. I never saw him on TV, but I like his social media. I like his TikTok and whatnot. That's where I got most familiar with him. So Catherine, if you could carry it forward, I appreciate it.
I couldn't remember where I saw him. I thought it was TikTok, and now I remember now Will and Grace and Designing Women. But Leslie, your mama was with you. Are you with your mom's? What I'm saying, okay? The ghost box just totally went off. Okay, and the phone froze up. All right. We're going to make sure we get this really loud and good. Kevin's daddy is doing better.
Leslie Jordan's brother was Peggy Ann Jordan. If that adds to the possibility of being able to get his attention, because as they say, the majority opinion, he is with his mother now, his dear mama.
I was going to see if we could. You said Peggy, right? I believe you said her name was
Peggy Ann Jordan.
Peggy Ann Jordan and Leslie Jordan. We're trying to get in touch with you guys. Are you here? Can you speak with us? That was music, so that was a yes. Leslie, are you okay?
Exactly what was that?
What was what?
Of the internet.
We know Leslie may not be as strong, but is his mother here with him? She might have had more energy. That sounded like a yes. Is Leslie with you? Are you glad to see your son?
If you go back just 30 seconds, 60 seconds ago, there was a strange gasping noise that came over. You must have not heard it on your end, so I don't know what that was. That's when I said, what was that? You acted like you didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything. I'm sorry.
There's absolutely no reason to be sorry if it didn't come through your box. It's just, it's interesting. It didn't come through on your spirit box, but it came through over here. And I don't have a spirit box on.
Okay,
I believe we might have possibly Peggy. I heard something, and Anne. Miss Peggy, Gagu Guru. What are you, what are you trying to tell us?
Crisis are able to.
Crisis are able?
So Leslie Jordan, of course, was openly gay. If you know anything about him, he was almost flamboyantly gay. And it's interesting because there's that element in our society that would condemn such people to eternal damnation and whatnot. Certain questions that you certainly have then, if you are interested in such things, is Leslie, have you crossed over? Have you left this realm? Have you gone through to the light?
other folks do.
It's out in front.
That sounded like he. Can you understand any of that, Catherine?
No, I could not. That sounded like an explosion.
I mean, I think all the way.
Leslie, are you at a happy place? Duh. Tonight.
Leslie crashed his vehicle into a tree in Hollywood. From what I'm finding here about his death today in Los Angeles, it's reading so far like it was a single car accident and he crashed into a tree. Now, several questions can come to mind. Some people would suggest that at one time he was a very heavy drinker. Did he fall off the wagon, as they say? Was that a possibility? We certainly hope not. The next thing is could he have had some medical situation take place while he was driving? Anything from a heart attack to a stroke or anything like that that would have caused him to lose control of the vehicle? Don't have those answers. But he did die after he crashed his car into a tree in Hollywood, California. Best known in recent times, well, first of all, for his role in the TV show Will and Grace, which I never personally watched. But during the pandemic, he went to social media and he took social media by storm. You can find him on Instagram. You can find him on TikTok. And very, very lively, entertaining guy. He helped a lot of people just with his personality get through some very rough times. And he's going to be sorely missed. And we are here trying to reach out to the spirit world. Leslie Jordan, are you with your mother, Peggy Jordan? Peggy Ann Jordan? Or Leslie Jordan? This was a sudden death. He was driving. And whatever caused the accident, it had to happen quickly. I assume that he died on the scene. It doesn't say anything about it otherwise.
I want to draw attention to something, Kelsey. You know, your name is Kelsey. His name is Leslie. You know, back then, those were male names. But today, they're female names.
Yeah, and they can kind of go either way now, but there's very few male Kelseys of younger generation, even though at a couple of weddings I've run across at least one or two that was in the males with my name in their 30s or so. It became a female name, I distinctly remember, because it's my name. And I would notice that in the 90s is when the name was kind of started being thrown at females. Some spell it exactly like my name, and others spell it Kelsie, and some spell it Kelsi. Variations of that. But there are such names, and Kelsey was one of them. And Kelsey was never a really well-known name. An interesting thing about my name and his name again is they both can be last names as well.
Yeah, really.
And, so there are Mr. Kelseys out there and Mr. Leslie's, and they're not common last names, but they're out there. And until the females took over the name Kelsey, it was not a common name for male or female when I was born. It was interesting that Kelsey Grammer, who is about my age, was named Kelsey as well. I was named after my father's friend, business partner, and his name was Kelsey Weaver. from the Muscle Shoals area of Alabama. So that's where I got my. Another well-known actor who is also deceased by the name of Leslie was Leslie Nielsen, who was a famous comedian and played in those Airplane movies, if you remember that.
I don't watch much in the way of movies or television. Life's too
And this is
entertaining.
going back probably before you were born.
Probably wouldn't know them then because I wasn't born to know them. Or was I?
Random cut.
Leslie or Peggy Ann?
Devices.
We want to contact you. Are you here?
Operation Paper.
No. What?
That sounded just like him. But I couldn't understand you.
There's another pack. Hello? Where?
Do you have a message to give us?
You want it?
Yes, we want it.
So you can.
So I can.
That's Leslie Nielsen right there. He died in 2012, to be exact. He played in the Naked Gun and the Airplane series of movies back then.
1992, Wesley Jordan.
The top three.
What happened to him in 1992?
Make me money.
Make me money.
FM. Wonder why. The tree. Reagan for. It was. We'll have a little better. That because if.
Okay. 1992. Leslie, you said 1992. And I swear I just heard your goofy self. As court official. The Spirit Box said 1992, and that's the reason I wanted to look this up. Bodies of evidence. Is body of evidence what made you open your door to you making your money? Because you said something about making money.
Media.com.
It did?
Fine. Enterprise.
That was just a small roll, wasn't it? That's a yes. But it opened all the doorways for you to get where you are today. That's a yes. You lived a difficult life,
If I had
but you like to make people laugh.
I didn't even have the so
Being, I don't know if I can say that.
yes.
Being gay and being out and making people laugh made the gay not so queer. Imagine that in his voice.
You too. Incredible. E?
Are you with your mama, Leslie? Yes. Yes. Heart with love.
Following the success. Many more.
Yes. Many more. And it responded with a yes. I didn't understand that last one.
Most of the calls, I thought you were
Was it just a tragic accident?
for you. Scott. Sun face. National budget.
Leslie, did you have a medical problem?
In particular. Harder it got.
The harder it got? Did you drink? Did you drink because of depression?
After that, what? They'll participate.
Was that depression really bad?
Actually, elegant.
I heard the actually.
You.
Is that how you felt that you could come up with your jokes?
More positive. I thought Claire's asking.
Kelsey, did Leslie have any siblings?
I don't find any.
The guy. I was just going to visit. Just thought,
Okay, I'm gonna stir up some Leslie Nelson here with some of his famous quotes.
he's going
He
to
wrote quite a bit as well as being a comedic actor.
borrow with
He
you.
wrote at one time, "My mind," and I love this quote, "My mind is like a bad neighborhood. Honey, you do not want to go up there alone."
That's a good one.
I think our dreams are what sustain us in hard times. Dreams are what keep us childlike. I love that they grow and expand as we grow and expand. And here's a good one. Happiness
And-
is short. Happiness is a habit. And happiness is something you have to work hard at. It doesn't just happen.
International?
It's kind of like a quote we use at a wedding, isn't it?
Yep. And as you were reading that, the one before that one about dreams, can you read that one again? Because he was saying yes during it was playing music during it, so that means
I
yes.
think our dreams are what sustain us.
And then
Dreams are what keep us childlike. I love that they can grow and expand as we grow and expand.
scientific.
Our parents did the best they could with the light they had to see with. I suppose someone had tossed the puppy out of the car since we were in the middle of nowhere, too far out for a puppy to get to her on her own. Who on earth would do such a thing? People like that need to burn in hell, I'll tell you that much. I think that fear keeps so many of us from being successful at things outside our realm of experience. We love to stay in our comfort zone, but the growth only comes when we wander outside of that zone. I don't think little boys are raised right. We are raised to not show our fear. We're raised to be the protector, not the protected. The emotional landscape of most men is a minefield of fear and shame.
Do you like Kelsey reading your quotes, Leslie? That was a yes, ma'am. You used to wear some funky clothes, and they looked absolutely adorable on you, Leslie. I remember you wearing a yellow, goldish colored shirt and striped pants.
Well, we talk about his clothes. Here's what Leslie had to say about that kind of stuff. He said, "I fell out of the womb and landed in my mother's high heels."
And I think it's
Honey, I conquered Netflix. I watched them all. People are really surprised when they meet me that I'm a recluse. People think I'm very gregarious and outgoing, and I am. I'm thinking about writing a book about it called The Gregarious Recluse. How the more that you could put me out there in front of an audience, the more that when I have downtime, I have to disappear.
discussion.
Bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo.
That could be good for the space.
Be good for the space.
There we go. Switch.
Did these jokes just pop in your head?
Well, I guess he had a sister because he said my sister was cute. She said, "Oh my gosh, you're an overnight success." Oh, I said, "This is the longest night. I've been at it since 1982.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I always call my journey into sobriety my journey into queerdom because I really did hate everything about myself.
Read that one again.
I always call my journey into sobriety my journey into queerdom because I really did hate about everything about myself.
Okay.
One thought.
One thought.
Vehicles.
Vehicles. You died in a car
Say,
crash.
"Oh, you do theater." And I say, "Honey, I do theater to get better TV and film roles." You got background going.
I just had a comment of maybe he's trying to make a joke about his death. There's a yes sign. Elizabeth said it's not funny though, and he said yes.
I think they're
Leslie, you had the southern twang, and I said earlier, "Oh God, I sound like a redneck." Ha 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 ha.
He was proud of that. He said, no issue he had with being Southern. He said, "I'm very proud of my Southern accent. It's part of me."
Also, there's some.
He said, "Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am." Ching, ching, ching. Oh, so you loved your southern accent. Doesn't everybody?
Nope, I didn't.
I don't like my
I
southern
fought
accent.
against it. I didn't really, it wasn't the accent, it was the stigma that came with the accent because Alabama and the people of Alabama, I'm sorry, I'd have to tell you folks, I was not proud of them at all.
It's like he said.
Now,
If the Southerners got intelligence, and that's a good thing, but most of my peers in Alabama were just not too bright. Clearly, Leslie Jordan was like me to an extent because he chose to leave the Deep South and lied for himself. He just held on to his accent.
kind of like me.
I left. Somebody's eating on the mic there.
I'm sorry, I was moving something.
something happened.
Something
I
happened?
honor the sanctity of all religions. I'm not here to put them down, but the only religion that I personally embrace is the religion of kindness.
Question it.
And love.
I was reading his quote, not mine.
I knew it was his quote.
Okay, he didn't say the part you said. I just want to make that sure clear.
I just added love to the end of it.
I just letting people know that you added it.
First phase, no.
Here's me right here, another Leslie Jordan comment that fits me. I can entertain myself for hours.
He's an expert.
Lesbian humor is nothing like gay men's humor. We're sillier.
I have to agree with him on that.
I found lesbians seem to be just a little bit more uptight. They don't seem to be as comfortable in their skin as gays do. Every one of them I've dealt with, they just seem to be a little bit more self-conscious than the gay men do. They hadn't grown into their lesbianness.
All right, Leslie, let's get back to you.
There are many paths to God, says Leslie Jordan. What really bothers me and what I think is the height of arrogance and stupidity is when one group believes their way is the only way. That really gets my dander up. Amen.
Send me that quote because I need that quote.
Land. 10%. Stop.
Making you happy.
All right, Kelsey, read another one.
Right to you.
I'm out. Your turn. Take it over.
Okay, well, give me a second. Let me find me a Oh, it's 1017. It's my number. That means good luck's going to be following me. That's the day that
Everything I
buried my grandfather.
He's around to you're cold. And since office and typically
Teresa.
you're waiting to
which meant
Okay, I think I found something.
well, Danny. Why? Pin her down.
you couldn't wait.
So
I like a little song that I'm gonna sing to cheer everybody up. Like a
she's too.
Leslie, we just heard your voice from my other phone.
God. It only belongs.
Flyers. And this.
2,000. No, back it. So we write out.
He says this is
Okay, Leslie, tell us. I hope someone got that and they're able to do that.
It's all right. Ian, ball first down. Major.
Leslie, tell us about your sister.
Abby.
That was very important. It said it twice. Yes, I don't know what it said.
Simple.
Television icon Leslie Jordan was a family man. The Call Me Kat actor died on Monday. We know that.
Listen.
Okay.
YouTube.
Leslie was the older brother of two sisters.
Ultimately,
Twins. Okay. We had the two beeps earlier, the funky beats. And I said that's important. And it said yes with the music. Okay, go back to that. I don't know exactly where it was, but go back to that. Twin sisters. Janet and Janet. They were 22 months younger than him. Back in January 2019, Leslie posted a photo with his sisters with a heartfelt caption about their bond after the death of their father. My sisters, the twins, I love them both so much, he wrote alongside the photo. We lost our daddy in service to this amazing country when I was 11 and they were 9. We've been through so much, but as for now, it seems to be smooth sailing ahead. The twins remain two of his biggest inspirations throughout his career. He revealed in an October 2016 Facebook post that his American Horror Story Roanoke character Cricket Marlowe was a tribute to Jana, whose nickname is Cricket. Amid the COVID-19 pandemic, Leslie gained even more fans after making everyone smile with his Instagram videos and skits. He credited his family for helping him embrace his fun, loving personality. These are wonderful words. I love being by myself, he told people in January 2021. I think that has a lot to do with my twin sisters. Growing up, they were so close, and then there was me. I played by myself a lot. I'm a quiet person and very much a loner, but today I am more comfortable with who I am than ever. Every day is like gravy.
Later.
In April 2022, the Will and Grace announced on Instagram that Janet passed away. The world lost a great person today, and I lost a sister and a best friend, he wrote. But I have peace knowing she and Daddy are together again. Janet Ann courageously fought death, but I prefer to remember the way she lived. The world will be a duller place without her. So, Leslie, you are not just there with your mom, you're also there with your sister. Are you with your sister now?
Sector. Objection. This is very
good and a yes.
critical condition. 150.
Was that your last thing you heard? You were in critical condition?
Nothing. Right. Yeah.
You were scared? Were they waiting on the other side? That was a yes. But you're not scared now?
No picture.
That was a yes.
Ask for your money. Surely doing something.
I'm hearing a horn go off. Are you guys hearing it? You know, like the alarm horn on a car. That was yes, the horn. You guys are you are hearing some of the voices, the last voices he heard right now. Did the sound dissipate? That was the whirlwind that we heard earlier when I first tried to contact you.
That's sweet dear.
How did I know? And yes.
He's 28.
Something about 28. Is 28 an important number?
So
Taking.
Two. There.
It got so
Third
quiet.
sector.
And my white noise is gone. I don't know what happened to my white noise. Okay. That was weird. I lost my concentration.
If it's you.
I'll get it back in just a moment. So Jana is also left on Earth and has no family. Does Jana have children?
You can do it.
Everything's good.
The alcohol. Years?
Years.
Our body.
Wood. English for
Define it.
It said, Elizabeth said it said the word children.
How is it?
Basic.
I think I found.
For the show.
For the month. And you got
For little Jet.
No, that wasn't her.
Think about
I got to go back and see what year she died.
because there's more to.
My internet's just slow.
For Jet. The neighborhood. So.
See if my internet came back up.
And when the NSC before you. Take an original.
them.
Oh, you see it.
April 20th.
Soccer. Together. Girls. Yes. And the whole.
Found it.
What day did she die?
This whole couple years. Internet security.
Elizabeth just asked what day did she die on. I'm not going to tell her. Guess.
April 28th?
Mm-mm.
What day was it?
10th.
You could.
On April 10th, 2022, at home with her family by her side, Janet Ann was born an identical twin, Jana Lynn, on April 14th, 1957. That's the same year that my mother was born. In Bad Cannstatt, Germany, to Peggy Ann Griffith Jordan,
We will fuck.
and Major Alan Bernard Jordan Major Jordan was serving his country at an army base in Germany at the time of the twins' birth. The family, including older brother Leslie Allen, returned to the United States when she was 8 months old. Janet, let me see if I can see more of this. Janet was of the Baptist faith and was an active member of Central Baptist Church in Woodmore, just as her parents. Alan and Peggy were active in many churches' activities. Janet participated in the youth church choir, was a member of GA's. Okay, we're not going to go on that. Janet attended Woodmore Elementary, Delawood Middle, and Brainerd High School, where she graduated in 1975. She received her Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Tennessee at Chicago in 1979. She was very active throughout her school years. She was a Brownie Girl Scout and eventually served as a counselor at a Girl Scouts camp. At Brainerd High School, she was Key Club Sweetheart, president of the Brainerd Booster Club. On the homecoming court, a member of the Pi Delta Club, and was voted best all around her senior year. She played on the tennis team for Coach Janice Wilkins, where she received awards such as Best Win-Loss Singles, Best Win-Loss Doubles, and Most Valuable Player her senior year. So, Janet, I read a little bit about you. I'll finish reading in a minute. We're going to let you talk for a minute. Yes, okay. Go for it.
The 20. For around 60.
And that sounded like the town.
150.
So you admit that
Here at the studio.
He said here at studio. As an actor, he would be at a studio.
gay.
Actually,
And they're doing because of. Good. Mission is. England. Go back.
And like,
Well, they can.
level.
With the competitor.
Twelve requirement. Colorado.
I like it.
Put it away.
Going. It's like.
Yeah.
Center.
Jordan's sisters
Unless it's.
were invented Battle of the Sexes.
You would think.
In 1994.
Little Tennessee.
In 1994, Janet decided to move to California to spend more time with her brother actor Leslie Jordan. She joined Marriott Hotels, where she worked in food and beverage, eventually working her way into managerial positions at various Marriotts, including the Warner Center Marriott in the Valley and the Laguna Cliffs Marriott in Dana Point, California. During her years with Marriott Hotels, Janet received numerous awards, including Managers of the Quarter several times. Janet moved back to her hometown, Chattanooga, in 2011 to be closer to her mother, Peggy Jordan. She wanted to continue her employment with Marriott and worked with Marriott Courtyard Hotels. Janet had many sports interests, including but not limited to running 10K races and multiple marathons. She became an avid runner and could be seen running all around Chattanooga daily. She also enjoyed swimming, and as a child, she was on both the Cumberland Youth Foundation's Shepherd Hill swim team. She played softball at the Cumberland Youth Foundation Leagues and eventually played shortstop for the Central Baptist Church team for several years. Janet loved music and has an extensive collection of 45 album cassettes and CDs, from good old Southern hymns to country to oldies. There was never a time when her house was silent as she listened to and sang to her favorite songs. She was also a huge football fan, where she was a loyal fan of the Tennessee Volunteers. However, she was an avid fan of Tennessee Titans and absolutely loved her favorite player, King Derrick Henry. Janet is preceded in death by her father, Major Allen Bernard Jordan. Paternal grandparents: Albine Davis Jordan, Mac Neely Jordan Sr., and maternal grandparents Mary Lucille Johnson Griffin and Homer Howard Griffin. Survivors included her mother, Peggy Ann Griffith Jordan, brother Leslie Allen Jordan, twin sister Jana Lynn Cricket Jordan, Uncle Mike Neely Jordan Jr., and Aunt Dorothy Griffith Kelly. She is also survived by the apple of her eyes, her godchildren, Ashley, Elizabeth, Everett, Alexis, Caroline Everett, and David Little D. Everett. That means her mother was still alive and she had no children. Makes me wonder if Janet was also gay.
to just feel like consumer. Because we're so you're
I lost my concentration again, guys. I'm trying to get back. I get tired too.
being a minute.
And we've been going at this for a little bit.
Really for me.
Leslie, Peggy Ann, Janet,
And
and Major.
no.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Let me ask the question.
May I have it?
Yeah. Get her anymore.
What questions do you have? Yes. Kelsey, do you have any final questions? Kelsey. Kelsey must have gone to sleep.
This video.
No, I'm not.
I thought you was. Do you have any final questions?
It's getting close. Another 5 minutes.
Another 5 minutes? I'm asking, do you have any questions?
Yeah, it's like, what's the meaning of life?
Didn't we have that discussion today? And what do you think you're?
I would like to bring to everyone's attention that 1 week from this moment, Lady Cat and myself are supposed to be down at the Courtyard, Alabaster, on the road 31, almost not too far across from the County Hospital. And going to be tarot card reading. There's going to be people in costume running around insanely at this adult party. I didn't say X-rated. I didn't say orgy. I didn't say swingers club. I just said adult. And I'm going to do a magic show. TiltedMagician.com. That's mine. I need to update some videos there. And I hope to be in a live stream from there. We're going to see how that works out. Join us if you're in the neighborhood. If you're not in the neighborhood, get in your car and drive to Alabaster. If you can't drive to Alabaster, then make sure you're sitting somewhere and tune in to where you're watching this right now. And we may have Santa Claus may come in costume. I don't know what Santa Claus is going to dress as. I know he won't come as Santa Claus because everybody knows he's got to come as something. I don't know what. Maybe big. Who knows?
I don't know. He was talking about to be in a biker babe.
I don't know about the babe part, but I mean, I've seen some guys that could be a babe, but I just no, I don't think that's going to work. So I think Catherine's going to do her countdown. It's about a couple of minutes before 2 hours is up here.
Before we've got a few minutes before, so let's talk about book. I'm going to go ahead and shut down the voice box, and then we're going to talk about your books.
I bored. Well, the wish there. It's been scrolling the entire show at the bottom there. Websites.
4, 3, 2, 1. Back away. Nothing. Okay, I shut down the voice box.
So if you go to Amazon.com, you within that search engine, you look for Dr. Kelsey Graham. I've got some 30, 31 books out there. Most of them are in regards to kind of a self-improvement, motivational books. Be the best. Invest in yourself. You are your number one asset. LIP. You say rest in peace, and I say live in peace. And that's a pretty good little book there. Are you a victim of WMD, weapons of mass distraction? That's another book. So there's just a couple of them. Also, I've written a book that also you can get a workbook with on dealing with loss and grief. And if I got a lot of books out there. Check it out. The one that fits the show here is Dating the Dead. You can learn about that at datingthedead.com. There were 2 versions of it. People kept sending me their stories, and I kept adding to the list of stories in the book. I did not write any fiction on this. It was all stories that were shared with me that I compiled into the book, Dating the Dead.
And the wishing machine?
Well, I don't want to talk about the wishing machine right now. I'm behind on getting them built. They're too popular, and I just want to get these next ones built and shipped out. I can't.
Okay, and then we've got Kevin Kane, myhauntedolls.com. Be sure you check out his books.
He's got about 14 books out, and his are a lot more entertaining than mine. But that's fine. Mine are better books, but his is just more entertaining.
All right. Well, it's 11 p.m., folks. I'm tired, worn out. Y'all have a wonderful night. It's happy Halloween.